With Mother's Day just around the corner, did you know that you can use Amazon sponsored products ads to help increase the discoverability of your products to generate more sales? I'm going to share with you 3 advertising tips for key retail events such as Mother's Day, Back to School, or Black Friday to help you take advantage of these great opportunities with sponsored products campaigns. Because during these peak shopping periods, if you sell products that shoppers generally like to buy during these peak times, your ads can reach those shoppers. Therefore, if you're not already running ads or if you haven't considered advertising during retail events like the upcoming Mother's Day, then right now is a great time to start, as it is important to prepare your advertising strategy ahead of the peak shopping periods. To get started, here's a few key tips to maximize your campaign success. First, create a product strategy. Do you have ASINs that are a good fit for the upcoming retail event? If so, be sure to include them in the campaigns. If you don't know where to start, you can use your historical sales, such as over the last 90 days, if it's a new product, or if it's an older product, check your previous year's sales for the upcoming period to see if sales were better during the retail event. Or you can take advantage of Amazon's product labels in the ASIN picker, like you can see here. Products identified with green labels, such as forecasted demand, trending, and benchmarking. If you have products with the trending or forecasted demand label, then these are great ASINs to advertise since they are in categories that are in demand at that time. Now, of course, if you plan on advertising, make sure that you have a sufficient budget. Although you're in control of the budget for your PPC campaigns, you want to make sure you've planned ahead and that you have enough capital to keep your campaigns running during the retail event to fully take advantage of the peak period. If you need a starting point, you can find a suggested daily budget when you're creating the campaigns here. And speaking of budgets, here's a pro tip. A lot of sellers don't know this, but you can optimize your campaign by setting specific budget and bidding rules specifically for the key retail events. For example, you can set schedule-based budget and bidding rules, like you can see here, to keep your top performing campaigns running to reduce the manual effort in adjusting your ads. Schedule-based budget rules allow you to determine in advance how much to increase your budget for special events such as Mother's Day, Back to School, or Halloween by specifying a date range here. What's even better is you can actually set precisely when you want this rule to take effect. You can specify this rule to be active every day or choose specific days of the week, and you can even specify what hours of the day here. How great is that? You have complete control of how this rule is applied. And of course, down here, you can set how much to increase your budget by here. You can also set bidding rules to automatically adjust your bids during the peak periods in your campaign settings. You can easily schedule a bidding rule by clicking on the Add Schedule rule here. Then, just as before, you can set a specific date range for the key retail event here. Which days of the week to take effect, and during what hours of the day. And then here, you can set how much to adjust your bids by here. So by setting these rules, you can reach shoppers during the peak shopping periods without having to manually make adjustments to your campaigns. Now, if setting up ads sounds too complicated for you, or you just don't want to have to deal with it yourself, you can actually get help with managing your Amazon ads. Did you know with a small investment, Amazon actually has a directory of tool providers and partners that can help you manage your Amazon ads, such as with planning, creatives, execution, and optimization? Instead of trying to do it yourself, sellers that started working with Amazon Ads partners saw a 22% increase in attributed ordered product sales in just 6 months. If that interests you, you can actually browse the partner directory to find a partner that's right for you here. And you can also find a link to this directory down in the description below. Now, using sponsored product ads to take advantage of key retail events is just the tip of the iceberg. To learn the best practices for creating sponsored product ads and how to properly set up campaigns, check the link down in the description below or click right over here.